Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Ace Attorney Apollo Justice Trilogy. This is episode 43, and we're still in the Spirit of Justice, which is the final game in the series, technically, except for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which has nothing to do with Phoenix Wright, or Maya, or anybody. And we haven't had a new Ace Attorney game since, I don't believe. But, yeah. Going into the Spirit of Justice, which was the Nintendo 3DS game that released in 2016. And it was a pretty, we'll say, interesting version of Phoenix Wright. There was a lot more anime in it than in the previous Phoenix Wright games. And a lot of fans are still kind of confused why Capcom hasn't made either a Spirit of Justice or Apollo Justice anime, considering how popular and how decent the Ace Attorney anime did like a few years back. Because they still have a lot more they could work with in terms of animation and stuff, so. Perplexing. So the name of this game is called, or the name of this episode. Episode 2, Magical Turnabout. Magical Turnabout. Nope. Can't break that. Magical Turnabout. Start. Okay. Let's do it. Magical Turnabout. Load game. Wait, what? Foreign Turnabout cross-examination. Magical Turnabout. There it is. Day 1. Let's go. The Magical Turnabout, Episode 2.
Behold my might!
Shame on you, Mr. Rian!
No!
Using magic for evil!
The Penrose Theater, April 27th, 10 a.m. And that's how the evil magician, Mr. So-and-so, was taken care of. See you for Act 2. Brava, brava! Wow, Apollo, wasn't that a great trick? You bet. I've never seen such a great magical act. Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning? Oh, that's right. They're not with Ace Attorney. They're still in town, or wherever Ace Attorney takes place. Penrose Theater, a well-known getaway for success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that, well, we'll finally get to see Trucy writes Trucy in Gramarye Land, the long-awaited revival of the magic of the Troupe of Gramarye. Wow, that explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show. Yes, this is the perfect opportunity to promote the Write Anything agency too. After all, people look up things they can see on TV, right? But wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency? Mamma mia, you're right. We've got nothing but requests from Trucy's fans. Well, oh well. I guess we'll just have to make it to the old-fashioned way. My name is Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip right now. Ooh, and did you hear, Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are like completely sold out. What? Really? That's amazing. Voila! A star is born! Who knows how far she'll go? Right, at this rate, anything in the world can stop us. You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right? This is Athena Sykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but she's just 19 years old. She's a lawyer as well. What do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part. Care to explain exactly how you read my thoughts? Oh, come on, have a heart. Stop treating us like a child. That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke is just now, that's called Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out whatever Athena's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times. Hey, upgrade me already. Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you, everyone. Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break? Yes, let's go. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her at the office day, every day. So Trucy's a big star now. Doing basically like stage performances like Kamen Rider type stuff. Like, except it's like a magic show stage. Okay. Welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Trucy the Star. Trucy Show. This one is
90% I sure I got everything in there.
Backstage. The only thing that needs to go in there right now, honey, is cold stuff.
I know most of what I got was gold.
Thank you. Alright guys, let's get those likes up if we haven't already. We are backstage at the Penrose Theater where Trucy is now a big star. So this takes place a year after the events of the previous Ace Attorney game, I believe.
I don't know where my phone is.
I don't know where your phone is.
Well, I didn't turn the video without it. So I guess I'll have to go look for it.
So you have your ringer on?
Stupid day. Oh, not here.
I'm calling your phone.
Thank you, I found it.
Okay. Alright. April 27th, Penrose Theater dressing room. So this is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with somebody. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right?
A fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe?
I don't think so. It looks more like some kind of contract. Thank you for very much. I'll get this to the producer right away.
Great, thanks. Oh, Polly, Athena, you came. Of course, Trucy. Congratulations on your big debut. Haha, thanks.
Wow. Who was that just now, by the way, Trucy?
Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. they're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Can you imagine?
Wow, you really are a big star.
Hey, can I get your autograph later, Trucy? You know, because sure, my signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Oops, looks like I ran out of flyers. I'll have to sign your forehead instead.
Hey, wait, knock it off. Look, just forget about the autograph, okay? Alright, this is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite a renowned in the magical world these days for her impressive skills.
A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant.
No, you're the one who gets it wrong.
Why would you think that? Oh, think you can do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy? Okay. Behold the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy! Brava, Trucy, brava!
Alright, why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear?
Ha ha ha! Well, that's because out of everyone at the Wright Agency office, you're the one I get the best reaction out of, Apollo!
That doesn't make my poor badge feel any better! Bring it back! Okay, the show.
She likes to tease Apollo.
Well, they are siblings, but I don't think they even realize that.
Yeah, that is weird.
Hopefully before they get too close, Phoenix is like, wait a second.
Hold it.
I got some news for you guys. Hold it. Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy.
No, I wasn't upset about YouTube messing up. I had, like I said on my last stream, I have other things to do. I have to take care of the household, being a wifey and stuff. So I was just bringing in groceries. I've been working extremely hard today. But yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Just so you guys know. Oh, thank you for coming.
Your show sure packs a wallop. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. And when it attacked you, woo! I was terrified, even though I knew it was all just part of the show.
That's good, because this trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans are all over the tickets and in the instant they become available. Like hungry wolves going after their prey.
Sounds like you've made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy.
But you two are the only ones who got a special VIP invitation from me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, family, and friends. A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany, a probe. Weird, Athena, that's weird. The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you gonna finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break? Sorry to disappoint anyone who just came to see my magic panties. My next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today. Oh, a new trick, huh? Are you gonna chop Apollo up like into little lawyer bits and put it back together?
Funny, I don't ever recall agreeing to anything like that.
Well, that does sound like a good idea. Today's trick is a totally new troupe, Grammary Original. The entire future of the troupe is riding on the success of this special new trick.
How so? Alright, Trucy's new trick.
No. Well, I'm not really late if I'm doing something else that's important, so I'm not really late. I have other things to do. I do things in my household that Luke can't do. I'm not late to my own stream.
Here we go.
I don't really understand.
Alright guys, let's get those likes up. We're 15 minutes in. Let's show some Apollo Justice some love, okay?
The Apollo Justice series is back. Thank you for the super chat, Justo. Well then, you know, you guys are all late to all my morning streams that you guys aren't at, so there you go. I don't know, like, I'm not late to my own stream if you know, people have different shifts that they work at the hospital and stuff like that. If you work in the morning and someone else comes in the afternoon, you're not late if you work in the afternoon. It's the same thing on the streams. I'm not late to my own stream when I work at a different time than Luke. I have different things that I do. I'm not late. This show is truly important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Gramarye repertoire of magic, this show is my very first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited.
Oh, Troop Gramarye, huh?
No, I wasn't saying you guys had to be on the morning streams. I'm saying somebody saying I'm late is the same as saying, like, then I'm late to your job. Then I haven't showed up to your job either. I mean, that's ridiculous. There's no reason for anyone to say that I'm late to my own stream.
Just focus on the characters, Sam.
Alright. I have a poster of them hanging right over there. Well, then you guys would see Luke starve to death tomorrow because he needs food and I take care of him. We have different jobs. I don't really understand what that would mean. I'm late.
Can we let it go and just continue, please?
It's not that I have a point. I'm explaining.
Did you read your line already? Because I can't hear too well out of my left ear.
I'm not gonna, like, if people keep continuing to try to say, like, tell me how to live my life when I'm literally, out of my goodness of my heart, I try to make a channel in which I'm trying to promote positivity online, and I constantly get criticized, like, especially by people that were almost banned in the past, then I'm not going to be putting up with it anymore, because I deal with too much stress in my life. It would be very easy for me to just order, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and spend tons of money on food. I have to scrimp and save my dollars so I can see my father, who's literally dying. And, you know, there's no reason why I have to explain what I'm doing when I'm not on a stream. Luke, there are points on a stream where Luke goes upstairs and he does stuff and I'm covering for him. And nobody ever says that he's late, ever. So if people try to say stuff about me, like Amber's never here or something like that, I'm just going to start banning everyone who says even one thing like that. Because I'm done dealing with people saying pineapple and trying to disrespect me. It will not be happening anymore, ever again. Every person that says something like that, I'm just going to ban without any warning. Alright, I'm ready to do it. I have a poster of them hanging right over here.
Ah, it feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Gramarye was a group of Troop Gramarye was a group of magicians who dominated in the world of magic in their day. Yeah, so just to alliterate, if people tick Amber off, it's going to be a 24-hour ban. So, just don't get on her bad side, alright? Troop Gramarye was a group of magicians who dominated the world in magic in their day. Trucy is the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of magic, stage magic. Huh? Who's this guy in the green hat on the left there? He was never in the previous games.
Oh, that's the great Mr. Roos, the other magician in today's show. He used to belong to Troop Gramarye too, a long time ago.
He did? Oh, so tell us more about this special stage magic you're going to reveal today.
It's a secret troop grammary trick! Left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnifique Grammary. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public.
The grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard.
Well, I'd better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yep, because everything's gotta be just right.
Trucy inherited all of Troop Grammary's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. It looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect.
Grace under pressure, that's me. After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on her face. That's the Troop Grammary Creed.
It's hard to believe you've accomplished so much, even though you're still in high school.
Haha, but to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous.
Why would that be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine, Trucy. If anybody can do it, you can.
Polly, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. Apollo's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart and in the ears.
Enough ragging on my voice today. Trucy?
Oh, hi, Bonny.
Oops.
It's almost time for the second act, Trucy.
Bonny. Trick. Meet Bonny. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show.
Break a leg, Trucy.
Thanks, I will. I hope her new trick goes well.
Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Oops.
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Haha, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
She's gone. What was that all about? Judging by what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too.
Come on, Apollo. We've got to get back to our seats now or we'll be late.
Wow! Stop pulling! Okay, let's go see. Guess it's time to move back to the stage. Move back to the stage. So this is the stage. April 27th, Penrose Theater. Stage.
Hurry up, Apollo. It's about to start. I want to see what Trucy's next trick is.
You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you take your seat and try to relax?
Whoa, look, there's a TV reporter over there with a TV camera and everything.
Yeah, baby. Athena, sit down. You're blocking people's views. I feel like I'm babysitting here. Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy in Grammary Land begins in 2 short days. But today, they've kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting?
Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now?
How should I know? But if you were, we're going to be disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure.
Hey, what the heck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, here it comes.
cowardly ways. Huh? Over here. Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life. What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Wow, that was amazing! I have no idea how she escaped that coffin.
I'm glad Trucy's escape trick went off without a hitch.
And when I opened the coffin, like this, inside you see... Mr. Roos!
Uh-oh.
But how? I wonder what's going on.
He's not getting up.
Eek!
Trucy! Oh my gosh. What just happened? Oh man, an accident! It's like that guy's dead!
Wait, that's not part of the act.
Attention, please! For your own safety, we ask that everyone else please evacuate the building. What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Outside, everyone, evacuate! Whoa, hey, stop grabbing me!
Trucy!
Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, meet Bonny. A trick goes wrong. 24 minutes. Trick. It goes wrong. Another Grammary person dead. They kicked us all out. What gives? Will somebody please tell us what's going on?
Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes a staff member from before.
Your attention, please. We regret to inform you today's show has been canceled. What? I was looking forward to the rest of it. We're sorry, but the theater's on lockdown, pending a police investigation. Excuse me, is it because of that accident? The man in the coffin, is he... well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. Oh, thank goodness she's okay. You there! Who is this guy? What the heck is going on? Why wouldn't they even let me in for crying out loud? Mr. Rentiz. There was an accident during the show. An accident? Great, just great. That is all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? Who are you? The man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, I tell you. Spinning all this is going to be a real pain in my posterior. Believe you me. Spinning? As in covering it up? Look, I got to go inside. Seriously, can't the guy catch a break around here? Well, there he goes.
Why don't we go back to the office for now? Sure, Trucy will call us once things have settled down.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, so... we can go back to the right agency. Alright, we're going back. I don't know who that guy is. He's new. Write Anything Agency, April 27th. Phone's ringing. It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. I wonder if something happened to him in that Corneria place.
Maybe he got caught up with some kind of trouble again, as always.
Yeah, trouble's drawn to him like iron fillings to a magnet.
Hey, Apollo! Speaking of Kurain, they're showing something about it on TV right now.
There's been some surprising news coming from the Kingdom of Corneria. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright with a not guilty verdict. The first verdict of its kind in 23 years. Mr. Wright won a trial there? Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in this kingdom, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility.
Wow, did you hear that? The first time in 23 years!
Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit.
So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought!
Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred in Penrose Theater.
Hey, now they're talking about the accident at the Trucy show!
Famed magician, the great Mr. Roos, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot. Whoops. No, so he really is dead. And now here's the footage of that deadly moment. No voice acting for this part. Mr. Roos's body was invisible in this footage, but there's still very shocking images to say the least. The magician Trucy Wright is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammary should be held accountable for this incident. Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this?
Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault.
Oh, we're just received more breaking news. Oh my! The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
Oh no.
What? She got arrested again? We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned.
Trucy, oh.
Trucy's under arrest? What?
Apollo, we've got to do something.
Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. Before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. Just open up the court record with R1 and flip this bottom-most tab here with L1 and R1 to check out some notes. I brought the notes section back. I can use it like a kind of to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these notes. So I'll go to the court record. Let's see how I switch times. There we go. Go talk with Trucy in the detention center. They brought back the notes section. She didn't kill him, it was manslaughter, but yeah. If it goes wrong, write anything agency.
So people were saying Mr. Bruce's name is actually Mr. Rias. It's like Mr. Rias. His name's supposed to be Mysterious.
Oh, Mr. Mysterious? Alright. Guys and gals, we're only at 88 likes and we're past 30-minute mark, so let's get those likes up. Thank you very much. We got 80 people here, so it'll be really easy to get 100 likes. Thank you. Off to the detention center.
It's not on the newsletter like I tried to explain.
I know it's not on the newsletter.
Oh, I know it's on. I don't know if you heard me or not.
Oh, Trucy. Troop Gramarye is cursed. Everyone always ends up in jail. Or dead. Now, poor Trucy. What can we even say to her?
Oh, Apolly! Thena!
Hold on.
What is it? What?
Okay, so I think Trucy's arrested, so...
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
We saw the news about the accident on TV.
Oh, guess I couldn't find Houdini my way out of this one. I guess I could not Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. Oh no. They say I'm the only one who caused the accident.
But that's not true, right?
To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch, I'm sure of that much. Still, the police just won't even listen to me. They've already decided it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess she really is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident?
Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine. Since I'm a video game character and not real, so everything will be fine anyway.
About the incident. Alright. You guys are 5 away from 100. Keep going. Alright, here we go. Incident. For starters, can you tell us exactly what happened yesterday? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident?
I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it, but instead Mr. Rios's body, Mr. Rios's body was in there.
Wow, that must have been a huge shock for you.
And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too, Trucy? Must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mr. Rios is actually dead.
As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her.
But how did Mr. Rios' body get into the coffin in the first place, Trucy?
Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick.
You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single magic trick from now on.
Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job. Alright, the magic trick. So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin?
Alright, here goes. I will reveal the trick just for the two of you. Prepare yourself for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. There's a secret trapdoor in the stage that leads down to the understage passage.
A trapdoor? So when did you slip down into the understage?
Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage, holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then I had already escaped from the coffin. I was waiting under stage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part.
Wow.
What a technique! Okay, so what happened next, Trucy? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I popped up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete. Yay!
Stage diagram added to the court record.
I had no idea all that was happening, Trucy. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do, Athena. They make their audience see something that isn't really there.
In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. That what we say is there really isn't, and what we say is there actually is.
Huh? I get it. It's some kind of magical bluff?
But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's the part I don't really understand, Athena. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Rios.
Could he have climbed in there by mistake? I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? Alright. The great Mr. Roos?
Mr. Rios.
Mysterious. Who exactly is Mr. Rios? You said he used to belong to Troop Gramarye, right? But I've never seen him before.
Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Rios is, Apollo? Super famous. It's all people talk about on TV.
Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants.
Way to diss the dead, Apollo.
So, how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy?
Well, like I said, he used to be a member of the Troop Gramarye. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnifique Gramarye. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection.
Did he continue performing as a magician after he left the troupe?
No, he injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. Pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. Huh, Trucy? It only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. I had nothing but respect for Mr. Rias as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened.
I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show.
Oh, but hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans.
Huh? My man bracelet? People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel right. So I guess this means that Trucy's trying to hide something. Well, I guess I should give my bracelet a tap with the triangle button. Okay, here we go. Perceive. Okay, I can see other things people can't. The slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. And when people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. Or feel. I'll just shift my viewpoint around and find Trucy's tell. Okay, her eyes are darting like crazy. I think I found her telltale tell. Telltale tell. Now to listen carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll perceive with triangle, whatever she becomes nervous about, wow. Then I'll perceive triangle, whatever she seems nervous about to get to the bottom of things.
Don't worry, I am fine. I have to stay strong for something.
Come on, Trucy, you should know by now you can't hide anything from me.
Don't tell me about your bracelet reacted, Apollo.
Yup.
And here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician.
A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that once before.
That's right, it's a Grammary motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of my few precious memories I have of him.
But you can't keep everything inside. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe me anymore.
Well, that's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge, Apollo?
I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. And that's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is that you have a little faith in me, too.
All right. Thanks, Polly.
Okay, so the actual truth. Badge is a symbol of hope. I see, Majo.
Polly, what if I made a mistake?
What do you mean?
What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Rias?
What makes you say that?
Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stab it into the coffin. So if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. when Mr. Rios was found dead in the coffin. I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords.
You're absolutely sure?
Positive. I practiced the trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time. But could I have made a mistake this time?
Could she really have?
Well, I'd better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yep, because everything's gotta be just right. Maybe I really did kill Mr. Rios.
Trucy.
The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Troop Grammary will get its performance nights pulled. There'll never be another show. Also, you're going to the electric chair, Trucy, duh.
No, it's manslaughter. It was an accident.
Everything my family worked hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Rios has his whole life and great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Well, I mean, not to mention you're going to prison, which you probably could die in there, so that could probably be a problem as well. Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did.
Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong.
You don't?
I had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this an accident? Was it really your fault?
What do you mean?
I don't have any proof or anything. It's just, I don't think you've ever made a mistake quite like that.
Apollo!
I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice, and I know you. You always get everything picture perfect.
Nobody's perfect all of the time.
Still, I think something else caused Mr. Mysterious death. Not any mistake of yours. After all, you sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
And I just know it wasn't your fault.
But how can you say that, Apollo? You don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician.
But I'm not a musician.
So I'm gonna prove your innocence. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Whoops.
Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm going to believe in you too.
Huh? Good, I think.
Sorry, I need a tissue.
I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. But maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all. Alright. So I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you?
Yes! I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day.
Right. She seems fine now.
Oh, Trucy, let's win this trial together.
Unlike some people. But wait, who is she gonna get to play the villain now that the main guy's dead? They obviously rehearsed for months. Well, we better get ready to investigate. Come on, Athena, wipe that nose and let's go.
Excuse you, do you see any snot on my face, Apollo?
Yeah, talk about an emotional roller coaster.
to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found.
Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us.
If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room.
Sure, we can pick it up for you.
That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anyone read it.
Wow, I wonder what's in it.
The notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance for not reading it. With that, I've got to go. It seems like they've got more questions for me. Yay.
Alright, see you later, Trucy. So, should we investigate the stage first or get the notebook? You'll get the notebook. So, pretty sure the notebook has the secrets of Gramarye in it. Let's go 55. Get the notebook. Okay. Alright. Dressing room. Wait, where did she say it was? Dressing room. Uh-oh, somebody's here. Penrose Theater dressing room, April 27th. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kind of lonely without their owner around.
We have to find Trucy's notebook for her.
Let's see. She said it would be in her blue handbag on the table. We should see what else we can check out while we're here too. Alright. Examine. Is that it? What's this? A script of the show? It says Bonny. She must belong to that bunny assistant we saw on the show. You and I got to see the first two parts up to the end of 10 a.m. segment. But this Mr. Rios fire trick, we didn't get to see that part.
Yeah, because they canceled the show after the accident.
Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Come on up, Blinky. Come to think of it, when Mr. Rios turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it?
Coin tricks and fire tricks were Mr. Rios' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Rios and Trucy would face off in Grand Magical Showdown after his revival.
Okay, Bonnie's script added to the court record. Okay, so that's not the magical book. Let's see. Inside the handbag. Here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse. I guess it's okay to open it after all. She did ask me to bring it back.
But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Let's see, huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow, she has this. Oh, Trucy, you are bad.
What is it? I want to see too.
Okay. That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here.
Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it. Let's keep looking around. No, somebody stole it. Probably Bonny. Bonny probably set her up. Pretty obvious. Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's.
Oh, could you tell me, tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something, Apollo? I'm her assistant, not her... Oh.
I'm her assistant, not her pet. Let's see. There's another book here. It's not black, though. Nothing particularly interesting here. Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw on the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that much makeup.
When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at the office isn't any better, Apollo.
Those things are natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary.
Really? Instant noodles and crackers?
Of course, I need those when I have to stay at the office late at night, prepping a case.
And the comic books too?
Of course, I need those too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research.
Uh-huh. I see. You need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you?
Okay, so... Okay. Alright guys, let's push for 120 next. Thank you very much, everybody. Alright. We did the notebook, we did the makeup. There is no black notebook. We did the dresses. Hey, there's flowers! They're from Lammy Roar?
Lammy Roar? Where have I heard that name before?
She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular.
Why would a famous singer be sending Trucy flowers?
Well, we met her through a case I headed up once.
Wow! Your circle of acquaintances is bigger than I thought.
Lammy Roar. I don't know why, but her songs really touch me for some reason. I hope she's doing okay. After all these years, she still hasn't told her kids who she is. Wow.
Oh, these are from Prosecutor Galvin.
Roses, huh? Wow. I like him. So pretentious.
They might have pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work.
Huh.
Apollo, I've noticed this for a while now, but you get an awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin.
But you think so?
I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful.
That's not it at all! Okay, so that's Gavin. Who's these flowers from? Huh? Aren't these Ninetales flowers? You know those flowers that only grow in the Ninetales Vale?
Oh my goodness, you're right. There's a card here and a letter to go with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trucy, from Damien and Jinxie Tenma." Mayor Tenma...
Mayor Tenma and Jinxie, huh? What does the letter say?
Let's see, there's a message for you in here too, Apollo. Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer I said thank you for everything. Thanks to him, I overcame my fear, and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I've never become friends with yokai like Itan and Momen and Konoki Gigi.
She's become friends with actual yokai now? Aha! No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession. So, just little Easter eggs for characters that probably aren't going to appear in this game. There's a bird up here. It's a dove! Trucy must use it in one of her tricks, I guess.
Yeah, There's nothing of another bird cage next to it. I wonder what's in that one. Huh?
What in the world was that? Okay, can't really see what's going on there. We've got a picture. Trucy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of the Troop Grammary.
Troop Grammary, Magical Menagerie, huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me.
But isn't that pretty much how all the best But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress?
Was Troop Grammary really such a big deal back in the day?
I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had some great tricks, like making a building disappear or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter.
Wow, I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. But if you even know about them, then they must have been really, really, really famous.
I used to see them a lot on TV as a kid. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in black was the original leader of the Troop Grammary, Trucy's grandfather. His name was Magnifi Grammary. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach Grammary, Trucy's late biological father.
Oh, and look at that, there's Mr. Reyes. So this poster's from back when he was a member of the Troop Grammary, huh?
Trucy said that she left the troop after he was injured during a show or something, right? Mr. Reese. 13-year-old poster added to the court record. Okay. We've got some magic stuff over here. You got more Athena stuff.
Oh. I say we take a look through Mr. Reyes' things too.
Hey, is that a notebook sitting out from behind his briefcase?
You're right, it's practically screaming, over here, look at me.
Do you think it could be... Oh, wow, Athena! Our hunch was right, it's Trucy's notebook.
That's what it's doing mixed up with Mr. Reyes' stuff.
What's it doing there? I don't know, good question. Trucy's notebook added to the court record.
It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it.
I wonder what kinds of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it.
A girl her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want others to know about.
Is there anything in there about kisses or crushes? I think Mr. Wright would cry.
Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling. Like I'm doing something naughty.
I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office.
Why? What do you have to hide, Apollo?
I don't think I like how her eyes light up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook back to Trucy. So, back to the detention center we go. Let's see. How do we talk to... Wait, where is Trucy? I guess that wasn't... We can't go back to the detention center. I guess we'll try going to the stage to investigate. Alright, go to the stage. Examine stage. Examine stage. Okay. Alright, let's get down to business. Hey, what do you think you're doing? We're attorneys for the defendant in this case. Is it alright if we examine the scene? Of course it's not alright. I don't care if you're a defense or the president. No unauthorized investigations. Aw, come on. It wouldn't kill you to let us take a look around. I said no. Now get out of here. Scram.
I guess we'll just have to try and get permission from the lead detective, Apollo.
Lead detective. Nobody here. So let's go to outside the theater. April 27th, Penrose Theater. The person you're trying to call is not available. After the tone, please... I've tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up. So annoying.
We've left him some voicemails, so he'll probably call once he gets them.
He's gonna flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy. Probably come running here.
Hey, this is the place, the theater, where the magical murder happened. Oh yeah, I wonder if they brought the dead body out yet. Here they already arrested the murderer. They say it's a young girl. Yeah, high school student. Can you believe it? Kids these days.
What's with all the curious bystanders? They sure are kicking up a fuss.
How dare they call Trucy a murderer?
They've got some nerve. We can't let people think about her. What? We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her. I don't know who this is.
Apollo, is that you? Oh, Emma.
Emma? It's been a long time.
It sure has been a while. How have you been?
I can't complain. I haven't seen you in ages, though. Emma's not usually in the best of moods, so I never quite know what to do or say around her. Yeah, she wasn't in Dual Destinies at all. I don't think. No, she wasn't. She was in the Apollo Justice game. Emma is back. So this is pretty much like all the previous characters from the older Ace Attorney games show up older, except Emma now has taken the place of Detective Fulbright, considering he wasn't even a real detective to begin with. I never quite know what to do or say when she's around. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I guess we'd better get going.
Hey, wait a minute!
Uh-oh, what is it? Something I said?
You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? We've got heaps to catch up on. After all we've been through, you're not still mad at me about something, are you, Apollo?
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Oh yeah, she's never met Emma.
Who's this, Apollo?
I'm still Athena.
A distant cousin or something?
No, Emma's detective. I've had the pleasure of working with before.
Hello, I am Emma Skye, forensic investigator.
What? Are you finally a full-fledged forensic investigator?
Yep. I finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything.
That's great, Emma. I bet the exam was really hard, huh?
Oh, it was a cinch.
Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over and over.
Well, never mind that. The important thing is I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I could hug the whole world.
Wow, coming from you, that must really be something.
Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis. Emma Skye is ready to go. Bring it on!
Wow, I guess it's goodbye grumpy clouds, hello fanatical sun.
She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something, Apollo?
She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to Criminal Affairs Department. And she was always munching on chocolate snackoos to relieve her stress.
Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them.
And may you never have to see either again.
By the way, are you two here because of the murder?
Murder? Don't you mean the accident?
Oh, right. Then I guess you haven't heard. The case is being treated as a straight-up homicide now.
What?
Just so you know, I heard the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Trucy outright murdered Mr. Reyes.
What?
Are you kidding me? They're treating her as a murder!
Emma, please tell me everything you know.
Of course. Anything to help Trucy.
I mean, it was an accident, but okay. Alright. Back. Accused of murder. Everything she knows is the incident. Okay. Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter?
Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide.
Well, that's vague. Do you know any other details?
No, I'm afraid that's all I was told.
Really? How come?
Well, because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. Though maybe it's kind of a culture gap thing, I guess. Anyway, he's not one to really share his thoughts.
Wait, what do you mean by culture gap?
I mean, he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is a little bit different.
So why exactly who am I going up against tomorrow? Emma. Congrats on finally becoming a forensic investigator. You always wanted to be one.
Thanks! I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly whenever I want.
Yeah? You used to stealth... Oh yeah, you used to have to stealth use your kit and, wow. Jeez. Oh yeah, you used to have to stealth use a kit you sent away for.
Oh, I still use that one too, but now it's even more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies, you know.
So basically, nothing's changed.
Are you kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's positively life-changing. I can't take all the prints that I want.
So you can take all the prints you want. Are you sure you're allowed to do that?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been collecting all those prints. I've taken into a personal database. Now hold on to your hands. I need to get your prints too.
Just promise me you won't use them for evil.
Can't make any promises. I can't believe she took my prints too, Apollo.
Okay, the prosecution. Alright, Chief Prosecutor... Whoops.
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. As a part of the effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors. The prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days.
And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case?
That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting. And what's the purpose of his... Oh.
So what's the purpose of this guy visiting?
Well, some insurgents from the kingdom of Courtroom are thought to be hiding out here. As an international prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally.
So he's here from the kingdom of, Courtroom
Yeah,
something.
some people call it Corneria, I guess. That's right, he is a Courtroomist, darn it. A Courtroomist monk.
A monk? How did he get assigned to this particular case, anyway?
Seems he was very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor while being a monk, which is weird. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up.
So he was just curious, huh?
He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly, and just as everyone else was ready to call it a case, involuntary manslaughter...
This is most certainly a murder, a cruel act of impure soul.
That's what he said, just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for the case. With the shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office was glad to have him. So Trucy was arrested for murder, all because of this guy, huh? I have to say, it's definitely not your typical prosecutor. He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. That, where the truth is revealed and the crime is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation. Receiving your last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace, or so he claims. So, to him, the trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim, huh? That's certainly a unique way of... Oh.
That's certainly a unique way of looking at it.
His name is Nayuta Sadmadi. Nayuta Sadmadi. Well, I have no idea what that means.
What? Nayuta? Sandwich? What?
That's right. What, do you know him or something, Apollo?
Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him.
Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Really? Yes, they say he travels the world, solving difficult case after another case. Where there is a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow, sounds like he's gonna be tough to beat.
I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him?
He seems like a very kind and gentle person. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to.
Huh? So he's a pretty agreeable guy then, huh?
Yep, he's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is. But don't they hate defense attorneys in crying? Would he even listen to what we have to say? I don't understand, Emma. I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would.
Even so, do you think you could, do us a favor, Emma? Could you tell Prosecutor Sandwich about Trucy, about how she's a good person?
Of course, leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed the murder. I hope he listens to reason.
Me too.
This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they've even got proof. What are we gonna do?
Look on the bright side, that's what.
Bright side? What bright side?
Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. If we can find out who that was, we can prove Trucy's innocent.
Oh, hey, you're right.
Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things: proof of Trucy's innocence and evidence of the true culprit's identity.
You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope.
And that means there's only one thing to do. Hey, Emma, would it be alright if we investigate the scene?
If I said no, you'd just do it behind my back anyway, right?
Aha! Would I do something like that? Guess the jig is up.
All right, but I better come along. Who knows what sort of mischief you'd get up to if I wasn't there to keep an eye out for you. Mischief? Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo. He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know.
And what about you? You used to do all kinds of forensic tests on things without permission.
There's nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice.
How is that even remotely fair? Okay, so now we have Emma's going to be hanging out with us. Off to the stage. Again. Okay. Stage. Investigate stage. Okay. Alright, guys. Alright, people, you're almost at 120 likes. Let's get up to 140 if we haven't already. Theater stage, April 27th, with Emma. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we?
Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble.
Fine, I promise. To only move things I have to, haha.
Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything, Apollo.
It's been a while since we've done any investigating.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in! You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can't give you a quick rundown.
Huh? Should I have Athena give me a rundown? I think I know how to investigate. No. No, I'll just do it. Yeah, whatever. I guess I could use a refresher course. It's been a while.
Then take a seat, Mr. Justice. Professor Sykes here is going to learn you a thing or two.
Oh, brother. What did I get myself into?
Do you remember how to go about examining a crime scene?
Let's see. I just place the cursor over what I want to examine and press X. How'd I do?
I suppose that's acceptable. What else do you know about examining?
If I recall correctly, we can also take a closer look at certain notable areas or objects.
Very good. Now, do you know how to change perspectives, Apollo?
Moving the R button around. By changing our perspective, we might even find some new evidence.
Oh, marvelous! Top of the class. I'm proud to have such a model student. Thanks to you, Professor Sykes here too. Just remembered how to investigate too.
Huh? You could have just asked. Alright, investigation time.
We have one of these in the office too, don't we?
Yeah, that poor magic prop we use as a shelving unit. I kind of like to see Trucy perform this trick sometime.
Well, we both know you'd be one in the box if she ever did.
I feel bad for the prop, but it can stay a shelving unit in that case. Oh hey, this is a curtain. I wonder what's behind it.
The backstage area! There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there.
Huh. I'll open it a crack and check it out later.
You weren't thinking of opening that curtain, were you, Apollo?
Who, me? Would I ever do a thing like that? Rats. Guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later. Okay, so can't open the curtain. What about the bushes? Nothing here. Okay, what about something over here? That video camera is pointed right at the stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would... Uh-oh.
Wow, the residue is so fascinating. Ha 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 ha.
She's so fixated by that bloodstain data, her eyes are getting all bloodshot.
Oh, weird.
Athena.
Oh, quick, Apollo, while Emma's off in the forensics fantasy land. Let's see what recorded on the camera!
Oh, that was actual evidence. There's Mr. Hat. There's the sword. There's the bunny girl. There's Poof. And there's Trucy. Why do they not have sound? Oh, because
I
it
have
was a 3DS.
no idea.
It was a 3DS, that's why.
Oh, that explains it.
Stab the box. And then the trick was the dragon was supposed to come down to make it look like it came out of the box. Instead, there was a body in it, and she ran away. Ta-da.
Yep, she killed him.
It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all.
Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in the footage?
No, why?
I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure he saw something.
A strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was. I mean, the strange shadow would have been Mr. Hat. Probably. Mr. Hat did it.
Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's like that game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man pops up.
Huh? That doesn't sound like any game I've ever heard of.
Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with a kid? Darn it!
Did you have anything to play as?
Did you have anything to play with as a kid, Apollo, at all?
Well, you know us simple Americans, what? We're happy with just a hoop and a stick.
How are you American, Apollo? You look Japanese! What What in the world? How are you American? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You look like a Japanese person, Apollo, and you live in Japan. What the...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm pretty sure that you are Japanese. It's a mistranslation there. There's no way that Apollo is American.
This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of on-stage scenery.
It's ridiculous.
It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed. If I remember correctly...
Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom.
Magic, huh? Yeah, sure.
Let's see.
The timing was perfect. I'd be generally surprised if it was magic.
I'm just annoyed.
I mean, they're gonna do that. They're gonna change
You know that you
translation.
cannot, for, like, if you had, like, 5,000 people follow you and then you made your Twitter account private, you cannot get them to stop following you. The only way you can do is block 5,000 people. If you want to make your Twitter account private, you can't do it. You'd have to block all 5,000 of your followers. Or deactivate your account or erase everything and start over.
What are we talking about?
There's no way you can get people to not follow you anymore.
Why would I not want people to follow me?
No, I'm just saying you can't.
Okay, what does that have to do with the case, though?
I'm just saying it's impossible.
Okay.
You have to erase your entire account.
Huh. Emma, can I ask you a question?
Shh! This is the best part.
She won't even look this way.
Oh, what great prints! Another set for my collection! Oh, she certainly seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she?
Ah, back behind stage. Alright, there we go.
Oh, wow, this dragon is a lot more handmade than I expected.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours I put into... Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours I put into that freaking thing.
Oh, what? You made it?
Trucy had me help put it together, you know. Okay, we're back. So we're gonna finish this and then get to the next stream when we can. Alright. So Athena said, I bet there's a secret door or something. Okay. It sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? We knew it could unfold into something like this.
Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, and left and right panels are made to be interchangeable, how that helps with magic tricks, though, I have no idea.
I'm sure they make use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Okay, so click it. Wait a minute, it looks like the bottom of the coffin opens up too.
Oh, a secret door. Let's try opening it.
Well, look at that.
Oh, it seems to lead someplace under the stage. Wow, amazing. That's right. It goes under the stage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on. I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. If you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently there are things down there that will give away the secrets behind their tricks. Well, that sucks. It's right there and we can't even check it out.
Well, we're definitely going to have to examine that understage passage at some point, though.
I guess people will just have to get mad at us. Apollo, look! There's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin! Do you think Mr. Rias could have entered the coffin from there?
If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe...
It's like two magicians trying to out-magic one another right under each other's noses.
Okay. You can click on this. Nothing particular of interest here. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing here. What about this? A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was.
What exactly did it look like just after the accident occurred? I wonder. Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go, Athena. Well, thanks, Emma.
Ooh.
Wow! It looks like she was stabbed in the back. Awesome!
Yes, he was stabbed in the back.
Yes, that definitely looks like what killed him, Athena. Get it right. Oh!
What's that thing around his waist?
It's a stunt harness, Apollo. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air.
Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he? Crime scene photo added to the court record. Stabbed in the back.
Oh, wow.
But she stabbed from the side, so how'd he get stabbed in the back? Nothing particular of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Okay, is there anything else to click on? That's the body, that's the trap door. Anything else? Nope, nothing of here, of value. Okay. That was the coffin.
Well, I wonder what we need to click on next. What a mystery it is.
Probably the sword.
What is this case called again?
Magical Turnabout. There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. Must be the murder weapon.
Trucy said that she was sure she switched out the sword with a rubber sword, Apollo.
Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hey, Emma.
Yeah?
Were there any fingerprints on the sword?
Let's see. According to my data, no prints were found. But that could be because the culprit wiped them off.
Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show, so she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make sense.
What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again. I can't believe you're thinking during a case.
How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus, the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Something just isn't sitting right.
Ground control to Major Apollo. Ground control to Major Apollo. Can you hear me, Major Apollo?
Athena, I think I've got it.
What?
I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword with the metal one.
Whoa, you're a genius.
To pin the murder on her.
Someone switched the swords? Huh. But when could they have done that, Apollo?
When everyone was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's sword with a metal one right before the trick, after the set piece fell during Trucy's trick. Probably during her trick.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say during her trick, I guess. I don't know.
How would it be after the set piece fell? The body was already dead.
I don't know why it would be... I don't know why it would be after the set piece fell.
If you guys say after, I'll try after. I don't see how, but whatever.
Well, I guess we'll try after the set piece fell. I don't know how people are psychic and would know.
I mean, I don't even remember all the options from 2016, but...
After the set piece fell!
After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any of the stagehands or some personnel, show personnel, could have done it before the police arrived.
So what you're saying is... somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime!
Yes, some disgusting individuals trying to get away with murder.
So it's someone related to the show?
There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we could just figure out who it is. Let's see. What else do we need to do on this stage? Emma, do you find any fingerprints on the coffin?
Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was going to do that at the end. I'd like to save the best for last.
No. We're not exactly talking about dessert here, you know.
Oh, but we are. Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing. Yes, please, Emma. There's always room for dessert, right?
Alright, I guess I'll join in too. So, could you show us how you check for prints, Emma?
Sure. Let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints, not even twins.
So if we find any prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer.
If the culprit was so dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now. Let's see. This looks like a promising spot. Try dusting the area with fingerprint powder. Move the cursor around and keep pressing X till it's thoroughly covered with powder. When you're done, blow with triangle to get rid of all the excess powder. The powder in this bottle is all we have to work with, so be careful. If you run out, try blowing on the area. Any excess powder will be returned onto the bottle. You can use it later.
Alright, I think I'm ready to give it a try.
We're randomly running out of powder, even though everything is a video game, and there should be endless amounts.
Dusting for prints. Try it over here. There we go.
Wow, you found some prints. Amazing. Looks like the fingers of someone's left hand.
Checking for prints. Okay.
Now let's try comparing these with the ones we have on file, Apollo. First, switch to Analyze mode with L1 to select a print. Next, select the print you want to analyze and confirm it with an X button. You're a genius.
I've got a pretty clear print here. I wonder whose it is.
I have the prints of everyone involved in the case right here. Just choose the person whose prints you'd like to compare the sample against.
Well, the last person who was in the coffin was... this guy.
Mr. Reyes. Oh, I guess his prints are a match. We are geniuses.
Match found.
Bingo! Bingo! Looks like the prints belong to the deceased Mr. Rias.
Well, if we found prints here, maybe we can find them elsewhere on the coffin too. I guess we'll try dusting for more prints over here. Trying to make a big spot. Put some stuff over here. Some stuff over here. There we go. There, I'm not done? What? I did everything.
What about clones? That's done. Yeah, no people's prints are the same, not even twins. Except for clones that are made in a lab, like a clone army, like in Star Wars, for instance. Or like the clone army the government is secretly making to kill us all someday, underground. Fascinating, Emma.
Why is it not working? Like, I literally have the entire fingerprint.
What about clone sheep? Do they have prints that are the same?
There, I found some.
These prints are apparently Mr. Rias's too. Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now, Apollo?
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good, now that I'm an actual real forensic scientist instead of a fake one. This time you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look at it from different angles because of reasons. That'll give you a chance to examine it thoroughly because it's a 3DS game, except not anymore. You can use R, and R to turn the coffin any way that you want, and hold R1 by using R, and lets you jump right to where the action is. Isn't this exciting, Apollo? If you ever get stuck or confused, just break your 3DS in half and throw it out the window. You can always reset things with R3, but you really can't fix your 3DS once you've broken it in half because Nintendo will not repair it.
Okay. Alright, and if I find any prints, I'll choose to run against your data, just like before. I think it's going to take quite a while to examine this entire coffin, so we're going to do this next time.
I wonder what my clone would look like, says Later Gator. I'm going to take a wild guess and think it would probably look similar to you, Later Gator.
Darn, I can't leave. I have to go through it. Shoot.
Remember, if you start going through it and you feel stressed, you can easily break your system in half and throw it out the window. Will instantly relieve stress, but then you'll realize that you're going to have to not only buy the system and the new game, but also get back to where you were on another save file.
I guess we'll try the front of this.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you want me to do it, Luke?
No, I got it. I wish I could have saved here because...
I mean, we could always just get back here next time.
No, it doesn't let us save. It won't let us leave until we do this part of the investigation.
I think it's the upper right and upper left says done. Oh, there is a little thumbprint up there. Fingerprint up on the upper left. Oh, there's a handprint. We're geniuses. We found it.
I found another print. Judging from its position and location, it might have been made with someone put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show where someone put this lid on. After Trucy had gotten into the coffin, therefore the print should belong to...
I don't know. Bonny?
Bonny the bunny.
Well, she's the killer.
Probably.
Solve the case. Looks like the prints belong to that bunny girl. The fiend.
Bunny girl prints.
Come to think of it, she did put the lid on the coffin during the show.
It's probably when she left her prints on the lid. Now then, I wonder if I can find any more prints.
Great. It's not like we have a murder to solve or anything, Apollo. Oh, wait, we do. My gosh, this takes so long. How did we even play 3DS games back in the day? And it even hurt our hands.
I didn't cover a lot of 3DS games. I just played them. Like, Capcom sent us this in 2016, and I thought about doing a series on it, but I was busy with other stuff in 2016.
Like, I don't know, it's like, the older you get with games, the more it's like I play older games that were like either really hurting your hands with the buttons or really excruciatingly boring and tedious, and you try to play them again and it's like, I feel like crying. I just remember trying to play Star Tropics after all these years and I felt like crying because it was so hard and annoying. And I was like, why was this my favorite game? I remember you used to get your hand circulation cut off when you used to stream like DS stuff.
Yep.
They really should have rounded those corners more because they like stabbed into your hands to the point where they would make your hands like all cramped holding it.
I don't understand how there would be no prints at the bottom of the coffin. That's how he snuck in and out.
I don't know. It's just...
No prints there.
Internal screaming from Luke.
I mean, I'm actually checking where there are marks where somebody could hold on to something. Nothing's happening. Nope, nothing here. Nothing there either. Oh, there's something up here at the top.
Yay. You found it. You're a genius, Luke. You should work for Scotland Yard. Send them this video.
Alright, I got a print.
Alright, I'll just check it against the data. Huh, that's funny. Doesn't match the prints of anyone else involved in the case.
Really? None of them? How can that be?
I guess because I don't know. I guess it's just how it is. It looks like that's about all the prints we're gonna find, Apollo. To sum everything up, these prints we found belong to the victim, Mr. Rias, the bunny assistant, Bonny, and a third person, an unidentified third person. But that's strange. We didn't see anyone else up there on the stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Someone unrelated to the show?
I guess we really can't say at this point.
Maybe it was the dragon. Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right?
It's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey, Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about the prints. Don't you think there's something odd about the prints being there?
What? What's odd about them? What do you mean?
Well, if Mr. Roos or whatever was standing in the coffin facing forward, he would have left prints like this, but when we look at the actual prints... They're facing backwards. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, what do you know? You're right. Amazing. I wonder how they wound up like that. Maybe he was accidentally facing the wrong way at first and then he turned around later?
No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around in. About all he would have been able to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting.
Then it really doesn't make any sense at all, does it, Apollo?
I think I might have hit on something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
He was stabbed in the back, right? But if he was standing in the coffin like this, how would that have worked?
Oh, right, that's right. If he was stabbed in the back, how is he facing forward? That's weird. The lead prosecutor has an explanation, actually. It's aliens. He thought the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin. Or maybe twisted his body around like a pretzel, and the sword ended up stabbing in the back. That's his theory, anyway.
I see. I guess that sounds plausible.
Yeah, he twisted his body like he's Gumby. Or made out of, he's like Plastic Man.
Well, I guess that wraps up our investigation.
Actually, there's still an area behind the curtain. No! Don't you want to know what's back there? No, we do not.
Sure do, but Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember?
Yep, sorry, we're done. Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll go open it for you. Yeah, look at you, flaunting your lady killer eyes, Apollo.
I have my ways.
I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. Ha ha ha. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective.
Whatever.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, so there's stuff behind the stage.
Oh. Well, go on and investigate to your heart's content. It'll probably take 50 trillion hours. But before you go moving anything around...
I know. We'll be sure to ask first.
Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area behind the curtain.
Alright, time to go investigating. Nope. Now we can save. Alright guys, so you know the drill. If you guys want another episode, 1,000 views by tomorrow morning. We're ending at 800. Had a little bit of shenanigans happen on the stream. Not much we can do about that. We are dealing with stuff, as you know. And we're taking measures against people like that. But, where is it? Was it here? It was here. Alright, your next stream is going to be starting a little bit later, so can't really be helped. And see you guys on Princess Peach in a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the super chat, and see you guys in a little bit. So again, guys, 1,000 views is needed for the next episode of Ace Attorney. Good luck!